God has not moved. You did. And maybe that's the truth you've been trying to avoid. You've been exhausted, smiling on the outside, fighting battles nobody sees, carrying anxiety, heartbreak, disappointment, and questions you can't explain. And deep down, you've wondered, have I gone too far? Did I miss my chance? Is God still there? Yes, He is. He never stopped loving you. He never stopped calling you. He never stopped waiting. This isn't a coincidence. This message is for the tired soul, the distracted heart, the person who feels lost but still hopes for something more, because God has not given up on your future. Your healing is not over. Your purpose is not dead. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think, and it all begins with one truth. God has been waiting for you with open arms. No matter how long you've been distracted, discouraged, or distant, His heart toward you has not changed. He has not been counting your failures or keeping a record of every wrong turn. He has been patiently inviting you back into His presence. Many people spend years believing they need to become stronger before they seek God. They think they need to fix every broken area first, but God's love meets people where they are, not where they pretend to be. His grace reaches into the middle of fear, loneliness, disappointment, and shame. Life can leave wounds that are invisible to others. Rejection can make you question your worth. Delays can make you wonder if you've been forgotten. Yet God's love remains steady when everything else feels uncertain. Returning to God is not about performing perfectly. It is about opening your heart again. It is about choosing prayer over panic, faith over despair, and hope over bitterness. Even small daily moments with God can slowly restore peace, renew purpose, and bring life back to weary places. Healing begins when you come to God, not when you finally have everything together. Many people delay their restoration because they believe they must hide their pain until they appear stronger. But God is not looking for polished lives. He is looking for honest hearts willing to trust Him. There are burdens that money cannot remove and answers that success cannot provide. Anxiety, heartbreak, grief, disappointment, and deep insecurity often leave scars that human strength alone cannot heal. God understands those hidden battles. He sees the tears that nobody notices and hears the prayers spoken in quiet moments. Real healing is often a journey rather than an instant event. God teaches patience while restoring broken places. He builds wisdom through difficult seasons and develops compassion through struggles that once seemed unbearable. Walking with God also requires practical choices. Protecting your peace, forgiving those who hurt you, letting go of unhealthy patterns, and staying faithful during difficult seasons are all part of the healing process. Growth happens little by little. The same God who restores hope to the weary also gives strength for each new day. His presence becomes a refuge when emotions feel overwhelming, and His promises become an anchor when life feels uncertain. Don't postpone your relationship with Him because tomorrow is not where peace is found. So many people keep telling themselves they will seek God later. Later when life becomes less busy. Later when they feel stronger. Later when the pain fades or the questions finally disappear. Yet God is not asking for a future version of you. He is calling the person you are right now. It is easy to become consumed with responsibilities, ambitions, and endless distractions. Days turn into months, and months turn into years. Meanwhile, the soul grows tired from trying to carry burdens it was never created to carry alone. God's invitation is not about religion without relationship. It is about walking with Him through ordinary life. It is about bringing Him into your decisions, your fears, your dreams, and your struggles. A few quiet moments in prayer can change the atmosphere of an entire day. Time spent with God builds inner strength that success and approval from others cannot provide. His presence teaches patience when life feels rushed and provides clarity when emotions become overwhelming. A relationship with God grows through daily choices, small acts of obedience, and a heart that remains open to His voice. God's timing is always purposeful, even when life seems delayed and nothing appears to be moving in the direction you expected. Waiting seasons can feel confusing. They test patience, challenge faith, and sometimes leave people wondering whether God has forgotten their prayers. Yet delays are not proof of abandonment. God often works beneath the surface long before visible answers appear. What feels slow to us may actually be preparation. He sees dangers we cannot see and opportunities we have not yet imagined. Many painful seasons produce qualities that blessings alone cannot create. Patience develops through waiting. Wisdom grows through experience. Character is shaped when trust becomes more important than immediate results. Faith does not mean sitting still and doing nothing. It means continuing to pray while remaining responsible. It means preparing for opportunities before they arrive. It means refusing to let frustration turn into bitterness. There are moments when closed doors become protection rather than punishment. There are times when unanswered prayers are leading towards something greater than what was originally requested. God's timing teaches surrender, strengthens perseverance, and reminds the heart that His plans are guided by wisdom, love, and eternal purpose. Fear loses power when faith takes the lead. God's presence brings courage into anxious moments. Trusting Him daily helps you move forward even when emotions say retreat. Your past does not cancel God's plan. His grace is greater than regret. God can redeem broken seasons and lead you into purpose when you place your future in His hands. Strength is found in God's promises. When you feel weak and uncertain, His truth becomes an anchor, giving hope, peace, and courage to keep moving forward by faith. Discipline and obedience unlock purpose. Small acts of faithfulness, daily prayer, and trusting God's direction shape a life that reflects His calling and wisdom. Trust God through every hard season. Even in pain and uncertainty, His presence remains constant, providing peace, wisdom, and strength when your heart grows weary. Your best days with God are still ahead. His plans are filled with hope, and every step of faith opens the door to deeper joy, growth, and purpose. At the heart of everything is one life-changing reality. God has never been far away. Through every fear, every delay, every mistake, every painful season, His invitation has remained the same. Come closer. Not when you become perfect, not when you finally have all the answers. Now. The God who heals is the same God who strengthens. The God who restores is the same God who gives purpose. The God who calls you forward is the same God who walks beside you. The question is no longer whether God is willing. The question is whether you are willing to stop running, stop delaying, and fully trust Him. Because faith is more than believing. It is choosing God over fear, purpose over comfort, discipline over excuses, hope over despair. Imagine where your life could be if you surrendered completely to the one who created you. Imagine the peace, the freedom, the growth. God has been waiting, not with condemnation, but with mercy, not with rejection, but with love. And perhaps the greatest change in your life won't begin when circumstances change. It will begin when your heart does. Right here, right now, the next chapter of your life is waiting, and so is God. If this message touched your heart today, leave a comment below and tell me, what is the one area of your life where you need God's help the most right now? Your answer might be the encouragement someone else needs to see. Let's build this community of faith together. And if this video brought you peace or hope, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Every day we share messages like this one to remind you that you are not alone. God has not forgotten you, and your best days are still ahead. Turn on the bell so you never miss a message meant for your soul.